Hi, this is Majinoni, and normally this would be my pull list video, but apparently FedEx does not understand Phoenix is in Arizona. They think Phoenix is actually in Little Rock. So all of my store's books went to Little Rock, Arkansas. And we don't know if we think that the books are going to arrive tomorrow, but I'm not 100% sure if they do, because, I could always send it up to Michigan for all I know. So what I thought I'd do is do a review for Avengers Red Zone. This is a Jeff Johns trade from when he did a run with the Avengers. Now, I really, really am sad that I missed his run on the Avengers, because this was a really good trade. It was just, I don't know, this thing captured everything to me what the Avengers were about. You had, a team, the team has to splinter to do different things. So you have a team that jumps into the face of danger without any fear whatsoever for their lives. It's save lives, get the job done, worry about, after effect later. Then you have Tony being a total asshole, but, doing the right thing when it counts. You had an awesome fight scene at the end, and it was just like a really good story overall. What's going on in the Red Zone is, I'll show you the beginning part here. You have some tourists over at Mount Rushmore, and suddenly this red mist starts coming out of the mountains. And naturally, this can't be a good thing. And basically, all these people start getting killed. It's like a flesh-eating disease. It's a very quick flesh-eating disease. Now, luckily, this is before Marvel Zombies, because that would have just turned everybody into a zombie. And so at least this time they stayed dead. Now, you have a little kid who's screaming for his mommy. He wants to go home. But his mom and dad are dead, and next day he just wants to go home. And Cap just comes down and says, "Son, we're going to get you home, I promise." And when he says that thing, you just know that that's what's going to happen. To get the kid out of danger, he gives the kid to the Vision, says, "Get him on the helicopter out of here." You have, his troops going, sorry, that kid weighs too much. We can't do it. And Vision just takes the guns and just throws it out the window. These guns weigh about the weight of this kid. Take the kid. And he just leaves. It was just like total, that's kind of like what superheroes should be about. They take control over a situation, and they do what's right. Now, this team is a little awkward or unusual, because what we have here is we have Scarlet Witch, Ant-Man, and this is the I forgot his name, but this is the one that died during Avengers Disassembled, and his daughter's the one who grows really tall. And then She-Hulk, Miss Marvel, and then Jack of Hearts, and there's obviously Cap and Tony's in there too. And Falcons also makes an appearance. Now, as you can see, though, the mist is just growing farther and farther. And, Cap's just like, "Alright, we'll put on the suit, we're going in." Jack of Hearts is like, "It doesn't matter to me, this isn't going to affect me." And then you have She-Hulk going, I don't know, okay, I'll put on the suit, because I don't want to die. Now, the government, this was, at a different time, because the government here was, they didn't want the Avengers involved, because they didn't want to look weak. And there was this really asshole guy in charge, who was really trying to get all the dirty secrets of the Avengers, and he used Ginch to get all that information from him. So, and of course, later on, I won't ruin everything, but I can say that since the cover ruined it, the Red Skull's involved. And I think the Red Mist is probably also your second clue. But, anyways, they eventually find out that, the mist isn't from a terrorist organization. It's basically coming from within, our country. We developed this mist. And so basically somebody found out about it and let it out. and I think you can figure out who let it out. It's not that hard. But overall, this is was just a really great book. And like I said, a couple of things that I think really stood out for me in terms of really pulled it in for me as an Avenger title is you have Captain America eventually gets poisoned by the mist, and you have Iron Man trapped in the same spot as Cap, and there's the Falcon and Black Panther and Red Skull there. Well, Cap's not breathing, so Tony just takes off his mask, doesn't care, and then performs CPR on Cap. And it's with everything that Tony and Cap have been going through, it just reminds me of the type of relationship that they once had, and I kind of miss that relationship. And I know it'll eventually get back up to that point, but I kind of miss that. And the other thing that was really awesome was you have a scene where Red Skull is facing off against Black Panther, and obviously that's not going to go well because of who these two people are. And Red Skull is like, your hands are not going to touch me. And then that's when you see Black Panther he just goes, screw it. He takes off his gloves, and he's just like, alright, we're going to town. And then this panel right here, I think, was just totally awesome, this whole page. This whole sequence. You have that, the Red Skull, he's like the ultimate Nazi racist guy, and there's Black Panther, whose, fighting skills are basically on par with Cap. And he takes off his gloves, and he's going to get down to some business. And that was just awesome. And I really, really enjoyed this book. So I totally forgot this thing even existed. And for those of you who don't know, this is for the Avengers 67 through 70. I'm sorry, 65 through 70. Now, this is one of the new numbering schemes a while back ago. So I'm not sure. Let's see if I can find out when this printed. But this was probably at least copyright 2003, so it's been a while. And like I said, highly, highly recommend this book. This was just, if you're an Avenger fan, this was awesome. This was a great story. It just showed, this is when the Avengers were a true superhero team to be reckoned with, and really enjoyed it. So if you have any comments or questions, just let me know. Rate the video up or down. Let me know what you think. And I'll have, hopefully I'll have my pull list tomorrow. And I'll have more reviews up later. So until next time.